Most people don't actually need a higher salary, they need a better system. If your income suddenly doubled tomorrow, would your wealth double too? Or would your lifestyle simply expand to match it? That's the problem. More money without structure doesn't create freedom, it just creates bigger expenses. That's exactly why the 50-30-20 rule exists. In the next few minutes, I'll show you what it really means, how to use it properly, and when you should adjust it. Let's break it down. Imagine your income as one simple pie, not your salary before taxes. The money that actually hits your bank account, after taxes, after deductions. The real number you control. Now divide that pie into 3 parts. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for savings and investing. That's it, simple, but powerful, if you use it correctly. Let's start with the first 50%. These are your needs, the expenses you must pay to keep your life stable. Rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, minimum debt payments. This is your foundation. And foundations are supposed to be stable, not constantly expanding. Here's something important most people miss. If your needs are above 50%, you don't necessarily have a spending problem. You might have a structural problem. Maybe housing costs too much. Maybe your car payment is locking up your cash flow. Maybe your fixed expenses quietly grew over time. If this category keeps rising every time your income rises, no budgeting rule will save you. The 50% is about control, not perfection. Now the 30%. This is where most budgeting advice goes wrong, because this category is for enjoyment, dining out, subscriptions, travel, new tech, hobbies, convenience. This is your lifestyle. And here's the part people need to hear. You are allowed to enjoy 30%. This rule isn't about cutting joy out of your life, it's about containing it. Most people either spend 60% on wants and feel stressed, or try to eliminate wants completely and burn out. Neither works. Balance works. When your wants are defined and limited, you enjoy them more, not less, because they're intentional, not accidental. Now we get to the most important part, the 20%. This is where your future is built. Savings, investments, retirement accounts, ETFs, building an emergency fund, extra debt payments beyond the minimum. This 20% is not optional. It is your future salary. When you invest money, you're not losing it. You're sending it forward in time. If you skip this category, you're renting your future instead of owning it. And here's the key. You don't save what's left at the end of the month. You move this 20% first, automatically, because willpower fades, systems don't. Let's make this real with numbers. Imagine you earn $2,000 per month after tax. 50% means $1,000 for needs. 30% means $600 for wants. 20% means $400 invested or saved. Notice something important. The rule doesn't care how much you make. If you earn $1,000, it scales down. If you earn $10,000, it scales up. It grows with you, and that's what makes it powerful. Structure beats motivation every time. But let's be honest, this rule doesn't work perfectly for everyone. If you live in a very expensive city, your needs might already be 60%. If you're paying off aggressive debt, you might want 30% going toward investing. If you're just starting out with a low income, you may need flexibility. And that's okay. The 50-30-20 rule is a starting point, not a prison. And you can always adjust the ratios. But here's the non-negotiable principle. Savings should never be zero, because zero means your future is unfunded. Now step back for a second. In the last video, we talked about why people stay broke, even with good salaries. This is why income without structure disappears and income with structure compounds. The 50-30-20 rule isn't magic, and it won't make you rich overnight. But it does something more important. It forces your money into the right order. Needs first, future second, and lifestyle third. And when that order stays consistent year after year, wealth stops being random and starts becoming predictable. In the next video, I'll show you why that 20%, even if it's small, can quietly turn into six figures over time. Because once you understand that, you'll never look at investing the same way again. If you want to build wealth step by step, without hype, without shortcuts, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.